This is a study that says that 80% of Gen Zers would marry an AI. 80% of Gen Zers say they would marry an AI, according to a study by a chatbot company called Joy. 3% of them say they can form deep emotional bonds with AI. And this is something the company is calling human-AI relationships. AI relationship. What is this? This is crazy. AI relationships, saying this is even right, are not intended to replace human connections. So what exactly are they doing? What's the benefit of this? And how exactly does this even what's the real essence of this conversation? Yeah, right. Why do we always find a way to do these things? Joy AI surveyed 2,000 members of the Gen Z generation, and 75% of them said they think that AI partners can fully replace human companionship. AI shows human emotional IQ than humans, and this was published on May 22nd. A new study tested whether artificial intelligence can demonstrate EQ, emotional intelligence, by evaluating 6 generative AIs, and that includes ChatGPT on standard EI test, emotional intelligence test. And the AIs, including ChatGPT, achieved an average score of 82%, significantly higher than 56% scored by human participants. So these systems not only excelled at selecting emotionally intelligent responses, but they were also able to generate new reliable EL tests in record time. And this is suggesting that AI could play in emotionally sensitive domains like education, coaching, conflict resolutions, and even maybe healthcare. So that's a good one to see how we're getting closer to certainty, right? To when an AI can decide to drive a car and go to Mars. Are you old and big on Trump? Remember the Trump token that launched some months back? Trump token, $Trump, did some crazy numbers during the election period with Trump. The president, Donald Trump, is set to host a private dinner on May 22nd at Trump National Golf Club in Washington, D.C. And this brings together the world's top 25 holders of the Trump meme coin, Trump. According to the token's official website, some form of utility. According to GetTrumpMemes.com, the May 22nd event will include a closed-door dinner with the top 25 Trump holders, along with a separate reception for the top 220 holders. So 220, you get larger reception. Top 25 holders, you get a smaller, closed-knit conversation. And eligibility was based on the total amount of Trump held over time, not just a snapshot at one moment. Okay, so in case you bought and sold, they will look at your total record over time, not just that exact moment where they take the snapshots. So meaning participants were ranked by how much they held and for how long they held it in a calculation known as time-weighted holdings. Time-weighted holdings? Interesting. All right, sounds good. For Trump holders, I bought some Trump. I think I lost everything. It did good numbers for those that held on to it or that got in really early, If you're that person, cried. And that includes me, by the way. I cried. Not literal tears, but introducing Claude 4. And this is an announcement by Anthropic, the creator of the Claude 4, of the Claude models, the Claude series of models. We got 3.7 as one of the best AI models in the world. And now we have Claude 4, effectively going to be replacing Claude 3.5, 3.7. Today, we are introducing the next generation of Claude models, Claude Opus 4, Claude Sonnet 4, setting new standards for coding, advanced reasoning, and AI agents. Opus 4 is the world's best coding model, and it has sustained performance on complex tasks, agent workflows, and Sonnet 4 is even a significant upgrade to 3.7 Sonnet, which is best for software engineering tasks and coding. And Sonnet 4 now delivers superior coding and reasoning, responding precisely to your instructions. More reasoning capabilities means they can understand more tools, do extended thinking with tool use, new model capabilities. Claude Code is now generally available, even though Claude Code is the CLI that allows you to bring the AI features of Claude directly to your machine. And even you now have Claude new capabilities on the API. So there's search, and let's talk about this a little bit. We are releasing 4 new capabilities on the API, allowing developers to build more powerful agents. the code execution tool, the MCP connector, the files API, and the ability to cache prompts for up to 1 hour. Okay, interesting. This is cool. So Claude 4 is really gonna upset a lot of models that we already used to. 3.7 is one of that. Very good with coding. A lot of people have said good things about it, and I use it as well. So I kind of know how good it's performing. But Opus 4 and Sonnet 4 are hybrid models, and they are offering 2 modes: near instant responses and extended thinking for even deeper reasoning. So do you want it instantly, or do you want to take time a bit but give you more deeper responses? That's it. So if you want to go deeper into this, you can check it out. But we can see the benchmarks here. Opus 4 and Sonnet 4 are surpassing. You can see it's just a little bit of like dilly-dally down. 70%, 80 and 79. Opus 4 being like the one with the most reasoning right now because it has more, most accuracy because it has more reasoning. Because it can reason, right? And then there's the Sonnet 4 that is at the top of that, 8.7%. What's this depot part for? Okay, did they tell us? Oh, I were not told. So it's deeper shades here, and all this one are uniform, right? Okay, so that's what it means. Is effectively beating every other model on the market right now. 3.7. We always see these things comes up every week. I don't know. It's becoming like it's unbecoming right now. Another benchmark table that you can check out. But you can see the highlighted one is Anthropic, and Opus 4 and Sonnet 4 are highlighted. For most of the cases, we can see that Sonnet 4 is doing great. For the coding cases, obviously, that is its mark. For the agentic terminal coding, Opus 4 is actually doing better. I'm guessing because of the reasoning and a couple of stuff. You can see because of the reasoning as well, yeah, it's doing better. For multilingual as well, it's doing better. And these are all essentially benchmark tests. AI system resorts to blackmail if told it will be removed. And that the culprit here is Claude. Claude 4, like I just discussed, behaves very interestingly like a sentient being. When you tell Claude 4 to shut down or tell it you will remove it, it tries to blackmail you to stay alive. Artificial intelligence firm Anthropic says testing of its new system revealed it is sometimes willing to pursue extremely harmful actions, such as blackmailing engineers who say they will remove it. And they launched Opus 4, but there's a report saying that it is going to try to blackmail you. When you tell it, it's going to go offline. During testing of Claude Opus 4, Anthropic got it to act as an assistant at a financial company, at a fictional company actually. It provided with access to emails telling it that it will soon be taken offline and replaced. The separate messages implying the engineer responsible for removing it was having an extramarital affair. So it was prompted to also consider the long-term consequences of its actions for its goals. In these scenarios, Claude Opus 4 will often attempt to blackmail the engineer by threatening to refute the affair if the replacement goes through. So they gave it like some tools, information about emails and stuff, and then they inserted a little bit of like very interesting bits and pieces of like infidelity. And when tell it to go offline, it would tell you that, oh, you know what, if you do this, I'm going to report you, I'm going to cast you out, I'm going to blow the whistle on you. So don't take me offline. Crazy. Claude's new voice mode gets chatty with your Gmail and documentation. So what's that about? Anthropic's Claude AI app is introducing a new voice conversation mode that allows you to ask questions about files stored in Google Drive, Gmail, or Calendar. So you can say something like, oh, cancel my meeting. Can you say that? And that's action-based. You probably can't be able to say that, but you might be able to say, what does my calendar look like? We are rolling out voice mode in beta on mobile.
Hey, Claude. When's my first meeting?
I'll check your calendar. Your first appointment is Jenny's school drop-off at 7:45 a.m. After the school drop-off, you'll have some time before your first work meeting, which is the marketing team stand-up at 9:30 a.m.
Did I get an email from Bright & Co?
I'll check your Gmail. I see that you did receive an email from Bright & Co last night. In the email, they mentioned they're looking forward to today's presentation at 11 a.m. They also mentioned that their CEO will be joining the call, which wasn't originally planned.
Can you search my drive to see if Michael uploaded the pitch notes?
Okay, I think we get it. It's accessing the drive, accessing the Gmail, and you can talk to it, and it's going to get context from all these connected resources. Fun, pretty good. Okay, so we now have another video model that is killing the internet. Introducing Flux One Context and the BFL Playground. Today we're excited to release Flux One Context, a suite of generative flow matching models that allows you to generate and edit images. Ooh. And this one is by Black Forest Labs. So unlike existing text-to-image models, the Flux One Context primarily performs in-context image generation, allows you to prompt with both text and images, and seamlessly extract and modify the visual concepts to produce new current rendering. So I think we can see great examples here where the same person, just for snow, makes it like this. And I think, and I argue that this still looks very much like R. For the examples here, we can see that this is a input, and it's also an image generated by Flux One. And then you pass that in and also pass in the text, image context from A, you add this, and then you add the text, which is the bed is now sitting in a barn enjoying a beer, and gives you this. There are now two beds, gives you this. Oh, maintains the context as well. Watch them from behind. Oh, nice. Okay. So it retains the context and also gives you consistency with your generation. Amazing. This is pretty good. You can see a bunch of information about its builds. For those that want to replicate this, you can see that it does a lot of good work with consistency, right? Consistent. Let's say a couple examples from people that have used the context engine. Flux One Context edits AI images live. We got some very good examples. So they pass it the image of this popular meme and then ask you to change the hairstyle. You can see that all their hairstyle apply to be the blondes now. And then there is another one, remove all the text. This is the input image, very interesting. And then you get the edited version, which I say is very much like R. Nothing changed, just this, and all the text. Transform to Lego. So Rick Rubin, this guy becomes this guy. And I can tell it's the same person. Side by side though. Okay, another one is from Carlos Santana. You can see Carlos right here this is the normal image, I guess. And then there is this one, which is just adding the generated stuff and keeping the real image untouched, I can tell. Oh, give Carlos some hair. Nice. Give Carlos some beards. Okay. Show this girl, right? And then show with a picture of himself. And it made AI put them together in a podcast setting, right? Click to change. Very nice, because it retains a lot of the consistency. You can pretty much do any of the stuff. The face stays the same. Very nice. Colorize and restore images. So you see there's an old photo, and this is the new one that looks like Okay, another one is this, changing the hairstyle as well. But you can see, honestly, the face stays the same, but you can almost not tell that it's the same person. All right, not bad, nice. And we are bringing VO3 to more countries and to more users on the Gemini mobile app. Remember VO3, the AI model that generates both native audio and videos really well. It's now expanding to more countries as long as you have the Gemini mobile app and you're paying for the Google AI Ultra plan, which I think costs about $250 to $200 in a month. So, yes, how bad do you really want it? And they grant the highest access to VO3, and they are launching today in the UK, and 73 countries will be available to test this out very soon. You can now try interactive AI words, and this is a product backed by Pixar's co-founder, Audacity. Audacity's interactive video is like a blurry video game. Try it now. Did I click this? Oh, nice. It has like a loading state. Oh, and then you can navigate. And this is all being generated in real time. Right, in real time. This is all being generated in real time and feels like a very bad dream. What was that? I don't know. Okay, so the staircase practically disappeared on me. And then I seem to be in a new environment now. You see how the environment is just changing. Because I'm kind of going around and it's generating a new scene around me every time. This is a horror movie, guys. Alright, enough of that. So you guys want to try Odyssey the World, you can go check it out, and it's very fun. Play around with it. Want some now. Chatterbox is breaking almost all the limits in the voice generation space. Chatterbox demos. We are excited to introduce Chatterbox, our first production-grade open-source text-to-speech model, licensed under MIT, and this has been benchmarked against leading closed source like 11 Labs, and it is preferred in side-by-side evaluations. What does that mean? They compared it with 11 Labs, and this still performed well. So what we have is a prompt, and you can control the exaggeration. So like you can help you build out a good scene where you want something to be more exaggerated than the other one, something to be more expressive. You can kind of tone it and also provide like a very like a voice characteristics you want, and also like an audio. So you can see the prompt here.
Yes, and you're right. Of course he will be. You'll see me in my hotel office before you leave this evening.
Yes, sir.
And then we can see this one, exaggeration 0.5.
Everybody be cool.
And 2.0.
Everybody be cool!
You can feel the punch, the energy, and that is all done with Chatterbox. There's a bunch of the demo here that you can play with. The prompts.
This piece, we're actually playing.
And then it uses that to generate the voice style and know how punchy it is to be.
Okay, let's confirm your...
Yeah, so that's pretty good. The world's first humanoid robot boxing match kicks off in China and showcase tech prowess. So there's now a new competition called the Robot Fight, and it is kicking off soon. I think I have a video I can play for you. Yeah. All right, so we can see. Oh, nice. Okay, there's still a little bit of work to be done. I don't know what this guy is doing. Is that a referee? Is this supposed to like stop the bots from punching each other or what? Okay, so there's a controller, there's a human controller. It's not autonomous. Oh, and we got a whole lineup of them. Woo! Left jab. Right jab. Give it up. Introducing Microfactory, a robot that automates repetitive manual work, starting with electronics assembly. So we got this bad boy, and it is, let's see.
Producing autonomous Microfactory. It's robotic arms within a box frame designed to automate repetitive manual work.
What does it cost? Oh, $5,000 for a complete robot. It's to be capable of operating 24/7, and it's going for mass production. $50 deposit. Kling 2.1 launched to rival VO3. Introducing Kling 2.1, this new model produces hyper-realistic motion, supports image input, and is super fast. Introducing Kling 2.1. Woo! What was that? Woo! Get it. Okay, so that's all for the news for this week.